debuting Englishman. Arnold Allen is one of the youngest UFC fighters at 21. Germany's Omer is 26. Omer stands 2 inches taller than his English opponents, but has only a slim 1-inch reach advantage. With the attributes covered, it's over to our MC, Andy Friedlander.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to 3 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 9 wins and 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 144 pounds. Fighting out of Trimley St Martin, Suffolk, England, Arnold Almighty Allen! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a submission fighter with a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Stuttgart, Germany by way of Erbil, Kurdistan, Alan Omer! And when the action begins, the referee in charge of the octagon, Mr. Wolf Menninger.
The referee for this featherweight bout is Wolf Menninger. Lovely Christy with us here tonight in Berlin. Alan Omer.
Ready?
Arnold Allen. Tonight's Fight Clock is sponsored by Olymp. We have Arnold Allen in the red shorts with Alan Omer in the black, green and white.
Ooh, immediately Omer closing the distance down and cutting that cage off, cutting that octagon off, trying to push his opponent back against the fence. Good footwork immediately by Omer, pushing him behind his hands, looking to get this fight started at a quick pace.
Both of these featherweights are very attractive fighters with their styles. Arnold Allen is a boxing and wrestling stylist. He's actually called in by a world-class boxer for boxing sparring. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, and has really learnt a very, very solid wrestling game under the tutelage of UK veteran fighter Jack Mason.
Caught the kick, backs his opponent up, nice, very beautiful bit of control there, not rushing in behind it, deciding the shot he's going to throw. Doesn't look at all phased in his UFC debut, does Arnold Allen.
No, Arnold was sitting at the media scrums with a cup of tea, looking very English earlier this week. Just such an incredible athlete.
Yeah, very quick. Not landed anything of significance yet though, and Alan Omer looks very calm.
But this is a very, very tough assignment, Dan, in Alan Omer.
It is. Already some marking on the face of Arnold Allen.
Omer has a lot more clarity in his fight career right now. He's really been able to apply himself, and he's very mentally strong.
Really quick with that straight right. You'll see him just dip his left shoulder to the side for a second, then fires it forward. Really nicely disguised behind his body movement.
Nice feints there from Arnold.
There it is again, lunging forward with that right hand. He did get caught on the way in by Jim Allis, so that is something he's got to be aware of.
Recently, Arnold actually won a lightweight title back in Britain. Took it on late notice, made the long drive up there, picked up a lightweight title.
That's not bad. Maybe late notice worked well for him.
Yes, indeed.
And now tables have turned, and Arnold Allen pushing his opponent back against the fence. That was a nice short elbow in the inside, stifled by Alan Omer.
Some good work off of that right hand from Omer.
Arnold Allen now starting to settle down, starting to find his range, catching Alan Omer as he steps in now, expecting that straight right that Omer keeps throwing. There it is again, beautifully slips to the side of it, lands a couple of shots. Oh, and a nice knee from Alan Omer.
Arnold swinging in defence there as Omer lands some nice knees. Arnold representing the BKK fighters. None of the guys in that gym, regardless of the weight class, enjoy sparring with him. They say he's very, very heavy-handed.
Nice inside low kick there, and again blocked the second time.
Fight settling down as we enter the last 1 minute 30. Really looking forward to seeing these two do battle. Very attractive styles to watch. They are going for it.
They are. Watch Omer, watch how he leads with that right hand. It's getting a little predictable. Oh, that was a beautiful straight left that Arnold Allen landed just there.
Left hand.
Really favours that right hand though. If you watch, most of his combinations lead from that. Arnold Allen, oh, we've got a triangle. He's popped up a triangle. He's not got it cinched in, but he is threatening it.
And Omer paintbrushing Arnold's face as he covers up.
Arnold Allen doing a good job of keeping his weight back on his heels and not allowing his posture to be broken down, and that triangle be closed up. heading into the last 30 seconds of the first round, so he's got to be on his game here, because if he's going to threaten the submission, Arnold Alan Omer's going to do it now. I'm even getting confused with the names here. I think what I'm going to do is just leave the Allens out of both names.
Arnold and Omer.
Arnold and Omer. Okay, let's do that. I get easily confused when there's lots of good action. Good defense there. Yeah.
Has now been slipped down to the full guard. Last 10 seconds. Watch Arnold explode with elbows. It's a very, very good technique of his.
Really good first round for both guys.
Very nice action from round number 1.
Perfect. You got to stick the jab in his face, man. Every time you do, you land him. Okay? He's throwing that right hand really hard, so you got to stick something in his face first.
If he's too close for the left hand, throw the elbow, and he's going to run straight into it.
Beat this guy, man, 100%. Just stick that jab out first. Yeah.
So let's see how that first round played out. Alan Omer there leading with that right hand. Landed it a couple of times until Arnold Allen got wise to it, and then he started to slip and counter. Nice catch there by the kick, and then walks his opponent to the fence. That was almost a turning point of the fight there for me, and then from that point, Arnold Allen started to use his head movement, started to slip out of the way of that straight right that Allen's been using, and started to land some good clean shots inside.
Interestingly, as we heard from the corner there, Jack Mason and Jason Coolidge talking for more jabs and elbows.
Yeah, and they identified that straight right that Omer's using a lot as well. So look for Arnold Allen to start using the jab a bit more and try and keep some distance.
Nice kick there from Omer.
Yeah, Allen wise to it though. He's clearly been up on his Muay Thai game, using those conditioned shins to block the kick. Oh, body lock. Alan Omer wrestles Arnold Allen to the floor, straight into half guard. Let's
Omer used to wrestle for Stuttgart.
Let's see what Arnold's going to do with this position.
Neither have holes in their games. Very evolved mixed martial arts stylists.
Arnold Allen looking for a Kimura there, just threatening, trying to get some movement from the bottom here. Closed in on a single leg, but Alan Omer doing a good job of defending it. Looks for a tie clinch, and now they're back to kickboxing range. Oh, and a level change straight away. Good defense by Arnold Allen there. Immediately turned his hips away and took away the purchase of the single leg. Very nice.
Southpaw stance from Arnold.
Oh, and there's that right hand, lands cleanly.
It's like a spear shooting through here inside the O2 World in Berlin.
Oh, that was a beautiful straight left, followed by a left uppercut there. Arnold Allen closes the distance, pushes Alan Omer up against the fence.
Both of these fighters are throwing with 80% plus power on every strike. Showing some very good conditioning. Arnold is very good at reaping the leg and dragging this down to the mat.
Good defense there by Omer to square back up, and and he's got double underhooks now. Arnold Allen doing a good job of blocking and keeping distance, but it is very much a defensive position now.
So wrist control here from Omer. Will he use some knees?
Oh, and a nice trip. Good balance by Alan Omer, but immediately Arnold Allen scoots out the back door and takes the back.
Well, that was a thunderous foot stomp.
Just testing the floorboards of the octagon.
Well, Alan Omer is using this as an opportunity to open up with some strikes. He snuck his right arm.
These are good shots.
Under the chin.
They were good shots. Punching from behind your opponent so they can't see where the strikes are coming from. Now he's looking to get a hook in, but if he does, he's going to be too high on the back of Arnold Allen.
Looking for that hook on the left side. He's got a better purchase there now. As Omer has 1 minute 30 to work away of. Probably dragging this down to the canvas, I think, is the idea.
Good work there. Good work. Back to the clinch. Arnold Allen with head position.
Fans here inside the O2 World Berlin appreciating that one.
Really gritty clinch work here. Both of these guys are going to be tired from this. Arnold Allen working a single leg, but Alan Omer's broken his posture. You can see that bend in his back. Reaches around towards the back and tries to bully his opponent forward into the fence to try and break this position. Good work by Alan Omer to reverse that.
Yeah, stuffed the head nicely to break that posture.
In kind of a front headlock position here, but Arnold Allen on his knees. Okay, now he's back to his feet. Just stopped for a second there. Looked like he may be starting to fatigue.
The pressure of making your debut inside the octagon.
Definitely.
Not wanting to put a foot wrong.
And we can see a little swelling under the left eye of Alan Arnold as well.
The pace of this fight so far, it's been full reptile, Dan. Not really had a chance to think about too much.
Both guys fighting very presently, not thinking too much, just flowing with it and allowing the fight to take place as it does, allowing their skills to shine through. It's worth noting that Alan Omer's UFC debut against Jim Allen's was in Abu Dhabi, and so he was contending with the heat and humidity as well, and he still pushed all the way through that one. It was a great fight.
Pass the luft. Okay. When you got his back, you're too high. I need you to bring your hips low. Remember how we always work on. Same stuff with George. Okay? When you're working your grappling, you need to be heavy on the hips. Once you got him down, you need to be more busy on top. Okay? Just a little bit busy. But look, when you're going that straight right, I need you to circle to your left. Just keep coming to the inside. The inside. Come on.
So let's have a look at some of the exchanges from round number 2.
So Arnold Allen there closing the distance, get a body lock and wrestles Arnold Allen to the floor. Again there with the straight punches of Arnold Allen lands cleanly. The second punch didn't land, but it allowed him to close that distance and clinch. But then Alan Omer managed to reverse the position, and there was a lot of clinch work in that second bout.
Ready?
Let's see who's the fresher fighter going into the third here.
Third round live from the O2 World in Berlin. Alan Omer, Arnold Allen.
Immediately Omer starts the fight, tries to take the center immediately and push Arnold Allen back. But now we're reversed again, and Alan Arnold, I'm getting all names mixed up. Arnold Allen now holding the center of the octagon.
What was your takeaway from the corner there between rounds, Dan?
Well, interestingly, Roger Huerta had noted the fact that Alan Omer was too high on the back when he was working to get that hook in the stand-up. So if we end up in that position again, he has some tips for that position, so perhaps he can get those hooks in and stay lower down on the back of Arnold Allen and work that rear naked choke without slipping forward.
Also looking for a little bit more volume when he gets in those positions too.
Nice no-nonsense takedown there. Arnold on his bum against the fence, trying to work back to his feet, but Alan Omer is denying it, keeps pulling his hips away from the fence.
Arnold will be looking to try and get back to his feet. Needs to post out.
This is where I thought
one leg, but he's gonna wait it out as Omer looks to land a knee as soon as Arnold gets it.
Oh, nice knee to the body there. This is maybe where a full training camp comes into play for Alan Omer. If he can keep pushing his pace. Oh, a nice guillotine attempt. He's got that locked up. Alan Omer's struggling. And he's tapped. Wow!
There is a victory in his octagon debut from Arnold Allen.
That came out of nowhere, locked it up immediately, and as soon as Alan Omer recognised it, he dropped to the canvas to try and twist out of it. But by that point, Arnold Allen had it locked up, tightened it nicely, and got the tap.
Talk about an ace up your sleeve, Arnold Almighty Allen.
So look at this, we've got Omer pushing in for the takedown, leaves his neck out. Arnold Allen locks it up, clamps onto the neck and squeezes a really nice guillotine with a figure 4 lock. Gets the submission. Beautiful. And immediately Alan Omer recognises it, but just was not quick enough to get some space there. And he did everything he could to get out of there, but just could not get any space to breathe.
Looks like we got ourselves a new star coming out of the UK. Very impressive submission win for Arnold Allen against a very, very tough fighter in Alan Omer. And look what it means to the 21-year-old Englishman. Fantastic stuff. Let's get it inside to Andy Friedlander to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Wolf Menninger has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 41 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by guillotine, Arnold Almighty Allen!
Okay, I'm here with the winner, Arnold Allen. Short notice, UFC debut. All I want to know is how you're feeling right now.
Bit pissed off, bit of a crap performance, you know, so next time will be better. Bit more preparation.
Yeah, definitely.
Knockouts, isn't it?
So talk me through that fight. It was a gritty back and forth fight. He showed a lot of real strength in his game, but eventually he managed to get that locked up. Talk me through that submission, that finish.
We've been doing it, we've been playing it with it in the gym. Jack Mason, he showed us it a few weeks back, and we've just been to be honest, I was like, that never worked, that showed never worked. Bit of desperation, I saw it and went, whatever, let's have a go.
And it was immediately, I mean, you locked it up and he turned to try and escape it straight away, but you knew you had it, you knew it was locked up.
Yeah, I knew it was on. I've done it many times in the gym and it was there. It's my time now. I knew I was going to win this, and it's about time. I've been waiting, UFC. What took you so long?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic performance, UFC debut, almighty Arnold Allen.
What took us so long? Arnold, you are just 21, but what a fantastic debut.